There is a quiet reason people stop respecting you. It is not your lack of intelligence. It is not bad luck. It is not morality failing you. It is your mouth. Before you speak, you are neutral. The moment you speak, you are ranked. Every word you release is evaluated, not for truth, for weakness, for leverage, for need. Right now, as you listen, you are already being measured by people who will never tell you the rules. They will smile, they will nod, and they will quietly decide how much you matter. Machiavelli understood this. He did not ask whether speech was honest. He asked whether it was useful. Tonight, you will see 15 situations where your own mouth betrays you, not morally, strategically, and once you see them, you will never speak the same way again. They told you to speak your truth. They told you honesty builds trust. They told you silence is weakness. That advice was not meant for you. It was meant to expose you. Inefficient systems, not moral ones. The first casualty is the person who talks without control. Your mouth does not express your power, it leaks it. Machiavelli again? He understood this centuries ago, not because he was cruel, but because he was observant. And you are about to see where your own mouth has already betrayed you. Power does not reward sincerity, it rewards precision. Most people speak to feel relief. Dominant people speak to shape outcomes. Everything else is noise. 1. When you explain yourself without being asked. Watch people in power. They do not rush to clarify. Unrequested explanation signals anxiety. Anxiety signals low position. The moment you justify yourself, you imply you are on trial. Say less. Let silence force others to fill the gap. You move from defendant to authority. Machiavelli warned that a prince must appear decisive, not defensive. Defensiveness invites challenge. Those who explain are managed. Those who wait are feared. When you announce what you plan to do, your goals, your dreams, your next move, you think clarity earns respect. In reality, you just gave away leverage. In hierarchy, intentions are currency. Once spent, they lose value. Machiavelli warned that men judge more by the eye than the hand. When you explain yourself, you invite judgment before results. Predators move first. Victims narrate. Silence keeps your future scarce. Speech makes it cheap. 2. When you overshare personal struggles, people lean in. They appear empathetic. They are collecting data. Your pain becomes a map of your pressure points. Reserve vulnerability for controlled environments, never for open terrain. You become opaque. Opacity creates gravity. Robert Greene wrote that mystery is power. Transparency is a gift you give too cheaply. What is known can be used. You open up. You tell people what hurts you. You call it vulnerability. But biology does not interpret vulnerability as bravery. It interprets it as damage. In animal hierarchies, wounds attract pressure. Most people do not want to understand your pain. They want to catalog it. Information becomes ammunition, and you handed it over freely. Restraint is not coldness. It is self-preservation. 3. When you talk too much in negotiations. Silence makes people uncomfortable. You try to relieve tension with words. Every extra sentence reduces your leverage. State your position. Stop. You become the frame setter. Machiavelli advised rulers to speak little and observe much. Information flows towards silence. The one who talks loses ground. 4. When you defend against accusations emotionally, your voice tightens, your pace increases. Emotion signals loss of control. The accuser now owns the frame. Use fogging. Acknowledge without surrender. I see your perspective. You remain unmovable. Power does not argue. It absorbs. Those who react are led. Someone challenges you, questions your competence, suggests doubt. You rush to correct them. That rush signals submission. In power dynamics, the one who explains is already reacting. The one who waits controls the frame. Seneca wrote that anger and urgency betray weakness. Defense is urgency disguised as logic. High status absorbs accusations without movement. Low status scrambles. 5. When you seek validation out loud, you ask if something was good. If you did well, you outsource authority. You announce dependence. Let results speak. Let silence imply confidence. You become the reference point. Machiavelli knew approval follows dominance, not the other way around. Those who ask to be chosen rarely are. 6. When you try to be liked in high-stakes rooms, jokes soften, edges round. You confuse warmth with power. Friendliness without leverage reads as submission. Be calm, be precise, be scarce. Respect replaces approval. Green reminds us that being liked is dangerous when it costs authority. Pleasers are used. 7. When you argue to prove you are right, facts stack up, voices rise. You seek victory in logic instead of position. You validate the other person's frame. Withdraw emotionally. Let amused mastery do the work. You stand above the conflict. Machiavelli valued outcomes, not arguments. The dominant do not need to win debates. 8. When you reveal your plans too early, you share excitement, you seek reinforcement. Your plans attract interference. Execute first, explain later. You become unpredictable. A prince conceals intentions until action makes resistance useless. Known moves are blocked. 9. When you respond immediately to provocation, a message arrives. You answer instantly. Speed signals availability. Availability signals low demand. Delay responses. Create rhythm. You control tempo. Silence is scarcity. Scarcity creates value. Those who wait command attention. 10. When you confess doubt publicly, you call it honesty. Others hear instability. Your confidence rating drops. Process doubt privately. Project certainty publicly. Your presence stabilizes rooms. Machiavelli understood that appearance sustains order. Uncertainty invites takeover. 11. When you over-explain your decisions, you list reasons, you fear disagreement, you invite negotiation where none is needed. Decide. Move on. Your word becomes final. Power does not narrate itself. Explained authority dissolves. 12. When you apologize for existing, you say sorry too often. You preemptively lower yourself. Others step over you. Apologize only for strategic reasons, not reflex. Your presence asserts space. Machiavelli never apologized for necessity. Those who shrink are occupied. 13. When you vent online, you post frustration. You convert emotion into public record. Your digital footprint betrays volatility. Practice controlled visibility. Say less. Disappear strategically. Your silence fuels speculation. Scarcity online signals abundance offline. The internet never forgets weakness. 14. When you fill silence to avoid awkwardness. Pauses feel dangerous. You fear judgment. You give away presence. Let silence stand. Watch others lean in. You become the anchor. Silence is a mirror. People project authority onto it. Those who tolerate silence dominate rooms. 15. When you speak from emotion in moments of power shift, something changes. You feel it. Emotion spikes. Exposure. You reveal your inner state. Gray rock. Minimal reaction. Maximum restraint. Your nervous system rewires toward dominance. Machiavelli knew that discipline precedes control. Those who master themselves master outcomes. This is not about becoming quiet. It is about becoming deliberate. Behavior comes first. Belief follows. When you restrain speech, your posture changes. Your breathing slows. Your presence expands. Waiting to feel ready is low status. Action creates readiness. Every withheld word sharpens your position. What you heard is only the surface, the public layer. Deeper techniques exist. They cannot be shared openly, not because of marketing, because power rots when exposed. If you stayed until the end, you are already separating from the noise. Subscribe. Only the serious move deeper. Only the disciplined are allowed inside. This is the line. Victim or master, reactive or inevitable, invisible or respected. Make your choice.